Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of GM Poke's Opening. So again, we're going to continue on this series. We're on the Crown Zenith box. As you can see, we got a couple out there in the background. I'm going to maybe adjust this camera just a little bit. See me looking down. Try to make it a little bit more space. There we go. All right, so let's kind of stay with that. We can see a little bit better here. So we're going to open this box. I don't even know what number it is. Maybe 17 now in the series of opening these. So we've seen a lot of the cards. We're chasing just a few. I don't have the Diagla yet, so I'd like to see if we can pick one of those up today. But we'll do kind of our movie magic here. We'll get this box open. I'll get the packs out. And with no further delay, we'll be able to get into our opening. So we'll see you back. Here we have it. All right, welcome back. So I've got a big stack of packs out here. There's 10 packs in this box. There's also a Lucario V-Star, which looks pretty well centered. I'm sorry, I wasn't centered. Promo card. So we have a bunch of these. And then looking, I kind of like to kind of help you guys out. I know a lot of you are interested to see what the value is. If not, you can kind of ignore all that stuff. But I think that they're like $2. I know I've seen auctions for these where you're actually getting maybe like 10, 20, 6 of them, whatever the amount may be. And man, they never stay. We're trying to keep them sealed, but they just won't stay up. So again, there we go. No, I thought I had it. There we go. I think it'll stay up there. We'll just leave it there. And then inside the box, there's a bunch of stuff. There are sleeves, which actually have the same artwork as the boxes do. And then there's some dividers, which are kind of nice when you're looking through your cards. There's obviously the ETB storage box that it comes inside. So there's a box in there, nice store your cards. I don't know how many cards it stores, maybe 500-ish, somewhere in that range maybe. And then there's a dice, damage counters, a coin to flip. So just a whole bunch of stuff. If you're looking for all that stuff, I do have other videos. You can go on to those and kind of see what really is inside the box. And we'll do that opening on those. And then these will kind of just get to the cards, which I think everyone's interested in. So if I show you something you like today and you want to leave a comment, feel free to do so. Always excited to see what you have to say. If maybe it's your favorite card we pull. We do have... in March, some giveaways coming up, so make sure you're subscribing to the channel. In March, we'll start also showing out the online codes to the packs. We're just waiting to get our viewership up here through the whole month of February. And then going forward, we're going to be doing a lot of our giveaway stuff. If you're not familiar with this one, all the cards are black for the code cards, which means you don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to give away the surprise of your pack or not. So let's get going through. Okay. And then, sorry about that, my hands are a little off. They're still a little cold. It's cold here where I'm at. I like to do this little peek thing, but I kind of already gave it away. So what I like to do is pop this up here, and you can kind of see whether or not we're going to have a hit or not, and it's not going to be a hit here. Doesn't mean we don't have a hit behind. Let's see, do we have a hit back there? And no, we don't. And I need to adjust all this stuff just a little bit so that I can actually see what it is I am doing. Since we popped up the second camera, it's kind of changed a little bit of the spacing on the desk that I'm using, and it's kind of messed with a little bit of stuff, so we're still getting used to having this. I think I'm going to have to probably move that camera onto a different tripod and move it back, but again, it's live and learn. I'm trying to give you guys the best quality I can in a video. So if you have some feedback, some comments, feel free to put them down below and let me know. Also, my camera's flipped over from the direction it normally is, so all my spacing and stuff is off just because I'm trying to charge it. So when we get done, it's not totally dead. So I'm just going to try and keep doing some alignment stuff as we go. You guys, please stay with me. Hang out, we're going to get it, I promise. Okay, so we call this the GM Poke Peek. We're looking for our gallery card, and I think we got it. So we have GG, and my eyeballs are pretty bad. It is not a gold border gallery card, so we know we do a little bit better, and let's see what we have. We have got, and I haven't seen this one yet, so that's kind of cool. It is and you know what, guys? Give me a second. I'm going to pull up, I'm going to pull it up here. So I'm going to let you check that out just for a second. We use a website called Price Charting, if you've never heard of it. It's a great website. It goes through and it drags the eBay auctions that have recently gone off to get a feel for how much cards are actually going to be selling for. So it gives you a pretty good feeling for what the cards are worth. And you know what? My eyes are pretty bad. So give me just a second. We're going to see what this number is. Okay. So I was way off. I was thinking that was a 17, and it's actually 47, GG47. Wow. That was way off. Okay, so it looks like a PSA 10. And now, granted, I don't think there's a ton of returns, but that's what this is basing it, believing the market value is going to be. It's going to be $87. So that right there, if we can get that graded, that takes up most of the cost of the box already on our first pack. So that makes me pretty happy person to kind of see that going. And again, please be patient. Please stick with me here. We're kind of getting, different layouts and stuff like that. We're trying to get it all figured out. And I'm hoping that maybe in 2 months from now, we'll get our first PSA returns from these Crown Zenith boxes and be able to really share that with you. Because now we can get things cooking. And again, I'm so used to my camera being on the other side. I'm used to it being on the other side of the thing here that tells me a lot off. And then we just have a normal skiller. So let's get this into our sleeves and get our hits going. Okie dokie. Let's just throw that up there for right now. And on to our next pack. So what card are you chasing? We've pulled the Giratina, so that makes me pretty happy. So like I said, now I'm looking for the Diagula. I'd like to get a PSA 10 of that one next. We've pulled a couple of the Palkia cards. We've pulled a Mewtwo. We've pulled the Mews. I think we've gotten a bunch of the actual chase cards, or what I like to call chase cards. Okay. Commons. You'll notice that I put that energy card right in front of our special cards. That way we can do what we like to call the GM Poke Peek. It's got pretty good luck. Do we get? And we got another shiny one. So a Darkness energy card. It is the holo reverse. I'm not going to look it up. I think it's like $5 is what it's going for. And then the PSA 10. I don't know how many people are actually going to get these graded or not, but probably based on everything else, maybe $30, $40, something like that. Okay, ready? And behind our hit's going to be, and not a hit. So this is a standard rare, but that's okay. Not every pack's got to be a winner. We already got a pretty nice card to start off our day, right? So we'll put that one up there next to that, and we'll keep ripping. How many of these ETBs have you opened? None? 1, 2? Like you to share in the comments what kind of returns you've got. Go and tell us what kind of hits have you had. Have you had any big monster hits? Have you had any dud boxes, any great boxes? Go and let us know what you're getting. If you think any of my hits have the potential to be a PSA 10, please let me know. Leave that in the comments. You can just mention the hit and then what you think. And then we're just going to quickly take a peek here. All right, so it is not going to be anything too great, but it doesn't mean we can't have a hit behind it, and there's no hit behind it either. So just another rare reverse trainer card. And I think by the next time I film this, I'm going to have to flip that camera around just because it's a little bit awkward. I'm so used to showing the cards on one side of the phone that I'm looking at, not on the other side, that it is throwing me off today. Are you excited for Scarlet and Violet? Have you watched any of the openings of the people who are open the Japanese version, the EX boxes? If so, what kind of information do you have on those? Have you been reading up? Have you seen some of the artwork? What are you shooting for on those? Are you going to buy a booster? Are you going to buy single packs? Is there any part of that product list that you're excited about? Mixed results with V-Star cards. I would say I'd have to look back at the videos to make sure, but I would say majority of the time we get a hit behind these. I think last time I opened a box, I had 2 V-Star card markers in there. One was a double hit, one was not a hit. So, 50-50 on that day, but let's kind of see. Let's see if we can get a little magic. GM Poke Peek, and it is not. It's just going to be a standard Mewtwo, though, so it's not too bad of a card. It is the Mewtwo reverse, and do we have a double? Can we get a hit? No, we cannot. I'm going to slap the Mewtwo up there because that's always fun to look at. We need something up there, and then we can keep our opening going. So we're halfway through. We've opened 5. We have 5 left. What do you think? I think it's probably pretty slow as far as hits coming in so far, but that's okay. Most of the fun is opening them, not always trying to get the biggest ones. getting to share the opening with you guys is part of the fun for me. Have you seen, through openings, have you seen every single uncommon and common card yet? Because I think I probably have. I haven't gone through. I have all these in a big box ready to put them out in bulk, but I have not looked, but I'm pretty sure I have. Let's see, the GM Pokey Peak is going to be a rare. I don't know what number that one is. Remember, and the Skither. I think we've seen some of the other Skithers already. So we got a Skither and anything behind and an Absol. So that's considered, I think, like a double hit or whatnot, because I have 2 rares, 1 holo, 1 reverse holo. But we're going to just put those over there in that pile. Those will go out when we push the bulk out. When I say we're going to put them up, we have a eBay store. Anything you ever purchase from our eBay store, whether it be as simple as energies or singles, if you purchase a graded something or a box of some kind, all of those sales go to support the channel. So they'll go into better backdrops, better setups, try and make everything smoother for you guys. It'll go towards March's giveaway. So if you can subscribe, I would appreciate it. That's definitely going to help us. Drop us a like, drop us a comment, become part of the communication channel. And then again, if you want to visit our eBay, I would definitely appreciate it. Okay, let's do the GM Pokey Peak. What do we have? And we have a rare. And I don't think I've seen this one in the reverse rare yet. So that makes me kind of happy. That's something new for me to see. And do we have a hit behind it? We do not. So again, we're halfway through. We're over halfway through, and we really have a pretty short list of hits. Now, if we get it graded and we get it back, I mean, I think, you know, based on the cost of grading, and if they maintain the value that price charting is saying that we're going to be able to get, you know, then the box is not a bust. We should be able to put those on our eBay store and be able to get you guys another box and keep this train going. But I have, like I said, pulled some pretty nice stuff. So that being said, I think we're probably due for a dud box here pretty soon. And you know what, when that happens, hopefully you enjoyed the actual opening process. I would like to rename this process the GM Pokey Peak just because it's a lot of words. We're still searching for galleries. Wow. Okay. Do we have a hit behind? Possibly no. So we are down to 2 packs left. And I have pulled only 1 gallery card. So I'm hoping there's a gallery card in one of these 2 packs because I have been averaging a lot more hits in this, but I've been averaging 3 gallery cards per box. Or not averaging, I've been averaging probably closer to 4. Over 3. So hopefully we get some gallery cards in this last pack. Holy smokes. What do you guys think? Are we gonna get our first dud box where we get 1 gallery card and then no other hits? Is that possible? Okay, the GM Pokey Peak, or as it's called right now, and wow, I think we're gonna probably have one of those dud boxes. A hit. We got the Mew V. I just looked this up yesterday. I think it was probably $30-$40 if we pull a PSA 10. So it wasn't too great. It is a really nice card. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll actually bring it back up here so you can see it. It's got the skyscrapers in the background, so it's pretty cool. 1 second, we got a phone call. There we go. We don't need to take any phone calls right now. The borders look pretty good. So if you guys want to let me know, do you think that we are possibly going to pull a PSA 10 with that one and get the return? So now we've got 2 hits, I would say. I think that the rare holo is considered a hit. But do you feel like we can get last pack magic? I guess I really didn't ask for it. We're cruising through. We're doing okay time-wise. I know we're going to get you out quicker today. This is our last pack. Can it be a double banger? We haven't seen that yet. We're still due for some really nice cards. I would like a gallery card because we've only gotten 2, or no, we only got 1 so far. So this is, again, our last chance at it, the GM Pokey Peak, and bam, we got it. Last pack magic. I do believe that is number 29. It is a yellow border, so that's kind of disappointing because generally they're not as great of cards, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a standard one. It is the Biduff. So we got the Biduff. If you haven't seen this one before, it's kind of cool. You know, just kind of running through the forest or the trees. Again, nice shine, good centering. Looks like a nice card. Can we finish our last card as a hit. Can we get a hit? Can we get a hit? And we got the Hop signature card. So I'm going to say, and there's the back of that one. You guys let me know what you think about the Bidoof, if it's centered enough on the back. I think with PSA we can go all the way up to 75-25 on the back is what I read somewhere. What do you think? Did we get enough hits out of this box, with it being the Hatter-een or the Mew V, the Bidoof? If it graded out, it looks like it's a $43 PSA 10. So I mean, if the stuff graded out, you figure the cost of the box at $50, and then you've got $60 for the grading on the 3 cards, and if we get back $160, well, I mean, we're $50 profit before we have anyone else get anything else. So again, support the channel, please. If you get a chance, drop me a like, hit me a subscription. I will try to get you better hits on the next box. Please tune back in when I see you again. Thanks for coming in.